Colombia with an opportunity here to take the lead. Welcome to the World Games Mixed Ultimate Flying Disc Gold Medal match, the final game from 3 days of intense competition here from Wrocław in Poland.
We saw the weather completely turn. A beautiful morning for the first two matches, ending up actually cancelling an earlier game for the USA team against Poland. You would have thought they would have loved to have that chance to stretch their legs in advance of this match, but the wind and the rain, they came rolling in on this one. We had volunteers, staff members struggling with inflatables. Definitely excited to see what they will come out with against their rematch against this very capable USA side. Looked a little bit shaky this morning, but found their form eventually against USA, and here we go.
The first pull of the game. The rain will cause a bit of difficulty for the fast-cutting Colombians, and some of the bigger players change direction. Great break from Anna Nazarov. Straight across into the hands of Jimmy Mikkel in the centre of the field. Kittredge, in the 50 shirt, tall American, famed for his athleticism. Again, Nazarov breaking across. Sends the disc into the end zone. Fast cutting. Mosquera goes up for the block, but there's no stopping Sandy Jorgensen. Catches that one for the first clean point, and two amazing shots inside from Nazarov to open up the space on the field.
Yeah, absolutely scandalous inside backhand throws there, and Jorgensen up there going big against Mosca there. Just really not afraid to go up and get physical, reel that one in.
Jorgensen there.
Oh no, definitely on the shoulder, and we expect her to be in that position all throughout this match. She is not going to make it easy for any of the USA women here. Such an excellent matchup. Just so exciting. Yes, great way to start this game. Let's see what the Americans can try and do on defense after that lovely offense. And indeed, the wind just dropping before this game started, actually. Almost like it's meant to be.
Breaks required around the long arms of Liane Hoffman, but a hand block. It's a turnover right at the start of this game. Chance for an early break for the USA. Lindsley combines with Stubbs into the end zone. Fast cutting from Claire Desmond. She slides to her knees. Impressive start from the USA. Kittredge trying to stop that dump pass. Torres. Duque. Lovely low disc to Ford. Cartagena. Deep shot available, didn't take it. Around to Cardenas.
Yeah, no, smart of Cartagena to holster that one. They want to put this point in, get on the board.
Into the end zone. And caught by Colombia. Finally establishing themselves.
Yes, indeed, and put it in, they do. A lovely inside break there to set up that play across the field, safely into the hands of number 33, Valeria Cardenas, one of the Cardenas twin sisters, who are so dominant on this team.
Georgia Boscher, one of the captains for the USA World Games team. Nick Stewart now. Fakes the backhand, gets the forehand down to Liane Hoffman.
Ridiculously open for that pass.
Back to Boscher, middle of the pitch, cutting up a little bit after that rain. Big disc into traffic from Boscher. The target was Lindsley, and the two Colombian players have collided.
Bit of friendly fire there, but both players smiling with an injury.
So a turnover. Lindsley horsing a little bit in the middle of the field, and now poaching off. Not getting there quite quick enough. But the pressure from the USA is very tangible. Middle of the field. Sends it deep. Pressure over the top to Mosquera's the target. She catches it in. Sarah Griffith. Look for the same players involved at the start every time. Trying to catch the pull. Make a quick start. Centering the disc too. Right across the field, the target was Griffith, but the disc was poor. Colombia with an opportunity here to take the lead. Ceballos. Right across the field into space. Going to be some Freechild pressure underneath it, but what a disc that is. Side to side, corner to corner. And into the front of the end zone. Colombia breaking the USA twice, alongside Georgia Boscher as the female captain.
A lovely, devastating inside backhand break again there.
Freechild exposed on the far side, and here's Boscher now. Combining with our co-captain Stubbs as he runs into the end zone. Kocher has it. Boscher's running to the back corner. Freechild available for the reset, but there's going to be a lot of pressure applied by Ford. Nice little release from Freechild to Kocher. We see him accelerate the intensity of the 5 shirt. The shot from Boscher is like a bullet straight into the hands of Leanne Hoffman.
You hear the American sideline there getting very loud. Looking for that 8th man defensive block.
Floats across. There could be some pressure here from Kittredge. Just gets a tip to it and following it back in. Oh, what incredible action we've seen. Bo Kittredge rises. Montano rescues the disc.
Yeah, Montano action man roll there, but Kittredge will bring. Oh no, Mickle will bring that one back.
Colombia losing a little focus after that great save. Jorgensen now rises. USA have it back. Looking to break back and get it on serve again. Lindsley back to Kittredge. Cross to Nazarov. A pick's called. Jorgensen very free. Bo Kittredge doing what he does. Just the fingertip to that one. But what a save. Bounces up onto his feet.
I'll see what she can do.
Lindsley. Down to Freechild. Kittredge keeps to the continuation cut, but what a dive from Ford. Even the dive couldn't stop the disc being made. Deep threats being taken away. High stall count is an ejection disc into the zone. And it's Hoffman cleaning up the garbage. It was a high stall count, emergency pass anywhere but here. And Leanne Hoffman reads that better than anybody else.
Yeah, no, seeing that Colombian offense there looking a little bit static and lots of players near the disc, not giving the room to make those resets, but a quick American hug to Sarah Griffith. Excellent run down there.
Well, she's running away from the disc, getting the signal back from Leanne Hoffman. Mosquera adjusts her feet, comes back. Great matchup between Mosquera and Jorgensen. Martinez, big disc, deep into the end zone. So much separation and so much time. Ivan Alba collects the disc. Stewart down the line. Boscher the target. Oh, what a grab from Boscher. She had to fly, and she did fly.
Oh, yes, indeed. Georgia Boscher. What a play on that one. I'm looking forward to seeing this one again.
Stewart takes it up. Big bid from the Colombians. The disc diving. Oh, Boscher. Incredible grab from Georgia Boscher.
Yeah, seeing the head Bosch on the ground for that one for sure.
Cartagena. Options to go deep. Doesn't take them. Spins around. No one behind her. Now she has to go. Duque, great cutting. Going deep ahead of Mickle. Turned around. Oh, a big bid from Lindsay. I don't think he touched the disc, but got enough into the face of Ford. Doesn't make the completed catch. USA with Freechild and an opportunity to take the half and a 3-point margin in this gold medal match at the World Games.
Yeah, huge defensive effort there. One play.
Oh, the disc from Jorgensen to Freechild was too high. He reached up. You can see the frustration and disappointment on his face.
That is a shame. Went for 2 hands and still couldn't come up with that one.
Alba again. Colombia calming this one down. Ospina to Alba. Beautiful float. Oh, takes it out ahead of Freechild.
The way it goes in ultimate. Catches win matches.
The difference between these two teams is small. 25 on his back. Oh, just sneaks through the lane and leaving Lien Hoffman wide open. Cardenas went for that bid. Lien Hoffman on the edge of the end zone. Oh, quick 1-2 with Boscher to take the half to Kocher. Again, pressure from the Colombians as Lien Hoffman passes down to Desmond. Claire Desmond, Kocher's cut down the line. He's going to have to bid for it. Oh, what a grab from Chris Kocher. Tosses it back over his head and takes the hug from Sarah Griffiths and George Stubbs. What a take from Chris Kocher.
Oh, my goodness, yes. Just watching him chase that one.
Look at the eyes. Oh, yes. Got it.
Yeah, going to the ground like that.
W tygodniu w Kauflandzie. Kawa mielona. Więcej na kaufland.pl. I zachwyca. Nic dziwnego, przecież to numer 1 na świecie. Toyota Corolla.
The Colombians took it in sudden death in the most exciting game of the tournament. Brilliant performance from them, taking the USA to a 5-1 start and then taking the half with a Callahan for us to take the half 7-3.
Indeed, and what a game that was. Absolute nail-biter. All of the social media from the Ultimate fans going completely wild. An unexpected result. Colombia really the giant killer of this tournament. Definitely underestimated.
Coming out through the magic of technology, we are going to splice together that scintillating second half from the pool play game, which we just mentioned on the original commentary for the final stream. So Hoffman, centre of the field, as the US stare up this 5-point deficit. Finds Griffith underneath, marked by Mosquera. Kocher dancing to get free in the middle of the field. Pops to Freechild, who's going to pop it straight back. Oh, and look at him turn on those burners for the goal into the front corner of the end zone. Freechild, of course, there with the fetching trademark black underneath the eyes in a sort of winged pattern. And you can see here, actually, as he spikes the disc, just a testament to how much of a slip and slide these fields have become under the torrential conditions in Wrocław back in 2017. All sorts of strange implements. No helicopters, so we didn't quite get Leccoed, but to try and just drain the fields and make the surface a little bit more easily playable. So Montano there, slicing backhand, gets it straight back. And a break side cut from Nina Cartagena as her teammate flops to the floor to get the disc out. Cutting, of course, into the goal for Grant Lindsley there with no one but him in, well, acres of space in the end zone, really. Perhaps some blown coverage earlier in the point. Might get a cheeky replay of that one. Now, we don't see quite what happened before to set up that gorgeous displacement there, but a lovely put from Dylan Freechild. So Cartagena here with the disc. Finds Ramirez under. Lots of good coverage upfield. Oh, and a flying bid from Laura Ospina. What a graceful piece of work that was, as she gets a little bit of bump in the mark afterwards from Sandy Jorgensen, who's going to uncontest that one. Ospina having come through the Colombian junior program and is one of the key women around which this team was pretty much crafted back in 2017. So Ospina looking for the resets, finds one in forward. Montano working extra hard, gets free on the break side eventually for the inside. Pops it back to forward, nice easy resets. Cartagena now puts it up high on the far sideline, just bobbles off the fingertips. What a shame. So, great opportunity here for the US. Nazarov in the centre of the field, anchoring the offence. Jorgensen available up the far near sideline, sorry, goes into the centre. Sliding catch, I think that's Montano there trying to get it back. And a big shot has Jimmy Mickle, the big man, available in the end zone, who slides to the ground before the US score. And those frosted tips across the gents of the US. Very attractive. Boscher there trying to get the layout block. Doesn't quite manage it, but a bit too much hasty work from the Colombians, and Albert slightly underthrown. Kosher immediately picking it back up. Knee slide from Desmond. Finds Boscher. Really pressured for that under. She opens up the around flick, and surging for the goal goes Sarah Griffith. And you can see there the acceleration power as to how she earned her nickname. Another point on the board for the USA as they start to close that gap, really chase the Colombians. Beautiful section of play here. Lovely reaching arounds from the women of the US. Cartagena trapped on this sideline, goes slightly upwind here. Oh, and just a dive out of bounds. Mauricio Martinez. Looks like their first point of contact was unfortunately over the line. What a rescue of that perhaps slightly errant throw. But it goes testament to the level of pressure that the US are piling on, that they have to dive for everything. But of course the great spirit there. The motto of the Colombian side, of course, at the World Games having been that mantra of I trust you, which was pretty brilliant to see. So Mikkel getting us back underway. Has Nazarov poached, is moving to dish it back. Very low scoop up. And immediately going to the break side. Carolyn Finney in the end zone for the goal for the US, and they bring themselves within one. Cartagena, far side. A little bit static on the upfield, and the Americans doing a great job of putting the pressure on. It has to be released eventually and goes to nobody. On the attack now, Kosher, centre of the field, just off the brick mark. Chooses Boscher. Nice and easy. Griffith downfield, little just quick move. Oh, what an absolute beaut of a backhand that is. Into space for Bokic. So Colombia now back with pressure all over them, 9 apiece. The Americans having closed that gap. And that's a gap found in traffic by Cartagena. Nice give go now on the far sideline. Albert to Torres. Fakes off the dump, doesn't like the look of it. Cartagena far side. Squeezing up that sideline. Oh, a nice reaching grab from Alba. Putting his body on the line. Giving and going. Frantic work there, nice snags though, just in front of the end zone. Cartagena with a little bob over the line, and that is the Colombians' point. They keep their lead alive just about. So we see the US now working the unders. Kittredge streaming in front of Freechild. He doesn't like the look of the longs. Called him back under. Hoffman punching into Desmond. Oh, and complete lack of coverage on Dylan Freechild. He does a little dance there just to celebrate that one. Ospina dishes in front of Cartagena. These two having played on those Colombian junior sides as previously mentioned. Torres punches it into traffic, or perhaps to no one, but picked off by Lindsley. Passes to Stubbs now. Mikkel here looks for the around, just chooses to centre it back. Oh, and there's a hero bid streaking through. Finney, the number 11, taking out the trash for the USA off that slightly errant swing pass. Puts an around into the path of Freechild. And you can see the Colombians trying to tighten up the screws here. Griffith knocking on the doorstep. Passes back to Finney, punches it straight into the path of Freechild. Little head spike there to celebrate, and the US now striding forward for the first time in this second half, eating up their deficit and putting a couple of sprinkles on top. Big ripper from the Colombians. It's going to sit and hang. Freechild's underneath it, trying to defend it. He can. Cabello's not going to be able to get a look at that one. And immediately picking it up and dishing it into the centre of the field. Hot pressure from Cartagena on Desmond. Oh, and what a pick off from Ford. Colombians really working hard. You can tell how much they want this game. Nice smooth movement. Oh my goodness. Scandalous hand block there from Dylan Freechild, who goes immediately to work downfield. not going to be called good. A little bit too hasty there, but casually trotting it back and calling the timeout. The question is, will it be one of the infamous turnouts? Oh no, no it won't. What a visionary put there from Dylan Freechild. Completely unmarked. I think that's a Stewart there. Straight back into the points now. So the US have a lead in play. Nice snatch there from Alba under huge pressure from Freechild. Colombians really need this one to keep their dreams alive as we get to the late stages. But oh my goodness, that is going to sit and hang and snatch down by Yina Cartagena. A little hug there to Nazarov, but what a landmark play that was. Rips it out of the sky. Smiles all round. So all of it to do. 12-11, USA in the lead. Nice run down from the pull. Oh, and that is beautiful defense, just putting enough pressure on Stubbs. Big moment for the Colombians. Got to level it up here. Ospina. Actually, no, pick it back. That's Manuela Cardenas. Dishing it back to Cartagena. Oh, and just towed over the line. Julio Duque there with the score. And the Colombians level it up at 12 apiece. Game on, USA. You see the crowds there starting to get excited, starting to get riled up as you see the alternates there for the Colombian side. Getting their team all riled up for this final point, which will sail just to the back of the end zone. Beautiful pulling form from the Colombians. The US bringing it back into play. Oh, fiery work from Montaño there. George Stubbs now saying, of course, pretty sure he had contact on that and control all in the strip. But these are these moments where you just have to go for it. It's your job to get the disc back. You see there, both hands were around the disc, that kind of famous disc twist where your clap catch goes slightly awry. All advisors stepping in to aid the discussion. So George Stubbs bringing us back in play with another opportunity for the US to close this one out. Jorgensen not wanted under, Freechild pushing through after some slightly less than desirable dump spacing. Mickle. Jorgensen in the middle of the field. Griffith now trying her turn. Not making a look of anything. Goes far across the field and Cardenas with the layout pressure. Or block, can't quite tell from this far across. Colombia now on the doorstep and they win the game. Manuela Cardenas with the winning score and a celebration deservedly. After such hard work in the first half of this pool play match, Colombia, the Giant Killers as we called them back in 2017, take down the USA and of course will eventually go into the final for a rematch. It was not quite as exciting as this one, but what scenes from Colombia versus USA. Beautiful plays all around.
Zbiła dysk, pokazała